Today we got the IDW catalog for December of things coming out in around March. There's quite a few things in the IDW catalog I've seen. That was fresh and new. We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Best of Ray Fillet. One of the Turtles' greatest allies and the defender of the ocean, Ray Fillet, though you may know him as Man Ray, well, whatever you call him, Ray Fillet has endeared himself for readers across decades and publishers. Check out some of his greatest hits. Got some panels there. Those best of have been alright. I can think of better stories with some of the past characters, but yeah, they've been fun and they've been coming out with quite a few of them. Got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Mirage Years, 1993 to 1995, so if you were a fan of those years, you can pick that up. Discover a lost piece of TMNT history in this collection of all 13 issues in their original colors from Mirage Studios, previously out of print. So yeah, it's a great way for you to get those if you missed out on them in the past. Got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles IDW source book. I believe they've done those before or stuff similar. So if you're looking for a Turtles source book, there you go. And we're jumping over to Go Godzilla. We got Godzilla Heist #1. It's a 32-pager. Story by Van Jensen, art by Kelsey Ramsey. What if you could predict when and where Godzilla would appear? What if you knew of the perfect opportunity to pull off the heist of the century? Jai is a young man who knows two things. A heist needs a good distraction, and there is no distraction like Godzilla. So when Jai discovers Godzilla responds to specific energy signals he can send into the atmosphere, he creates the perfect opportunity to stage high-profile heist in the middle of Godzilla attacks. But these heists put Jai on the radar of some very dangerous men. Men who want Jai to work with them to pull off the most dangerous job the world has ever seen. It's like, yeah, duh. If other bad guys find out you're doing that, they're going to want in on it to do something even bigger. And if you're pulling Godzilla in to destroy a city just so you can rob a bank, yeah, you're a piece of crap anyway. So whatever happens to you, oh well. Got some interior pages there. But yeah, that storyline, this doesn't grab me. I think that's a really stupid storyline for a petty criminal getting lots of people killed just so he can rob a bank. But yeah. Yeah, issue 15, or not issue 15. We got Mothra, Queen of the Monsters #1. I love that Mothra cover. Actually, that's a cool cover too. Mothra has fallen after a fearsome battle with a terrifying new kaiju, Antra. Without its protector, the world has entered into a state of desolation. Kaiju roam freely, and what remains of humankind has been forced into hiding. But all hope is not lost. Mira is a young woman living in the wasteland who believes she lost her entire family in Mothra's final stand. That is, until her missing twin shows up at her door with two fairies. If her sister is to be believed, Mira might hold the key to the rebirth of Mothra and the Earth's return to normalcy. They just have to travel back in time and get its egg from the Jurassic period first. Yeah, I was all into it. Then they had to ruin it by throwing time travel in. Not my cup of tea. Alright, now that is done by Sophie Campbell and Matt Frank. We are jumping to this one. I hope sounds better once I read the description, but I was excited when I seen the title for it. Got Godzilla vs. America, Chicago. And cover A is a Ryan Brown cover, so that's awesome. Got story by Caroline Cash, Mike Costa, Tim Seeley, Ezra C. Daniels. Art by Ryan Brown, Tim Seeley, Caroline Cash, and Ezra C. Daniels. New series debut. Godzilla is coming to America and its first stop, Chicago. Join a star-studded crew of Chicago comics creators through 4 epic stories across the Windy City. The L train experiences its worst delays yet. Godzilla interrupts a major sporting event, and a new Chicago-based superhero reaches the end of her rope. Join us at the start of a new anthology series that follows Godzilla across the United States. I'm interested, I'm curious, but I think it's stupid that they started in Chicago. I mean, he's not sitting in Lake Michigan just waiting to awaken. So he would have had to go from the ocean to Lake Michigan. And we would have seen that. But there's a cool image. But yeah, I don't know. Kind of bummed that they're starting it in Chicago like that without giving us a storyline of how he got to Chicago, because it's a big chunk of land to cross to get to there. No matter what direction you're coming from, and the Great Lakes ain't big enough to take care of Godzilla. Alright, we got Godzilla's 70th anniversary foil classics, Godzilla Kingdom of the Monsters, #1. It's got Alex Ross covered for cover A. You got Tracy Marsh and Eric Powell working on the story, and Phil Hester working on the art. In celebration of Godzilla's 70th anniversary, IDW is proud to present reprintings of the greatest Godzilla stories ever told, starting with Godzilla Kingdom of Monsters #1, featuring a gorgeous foil cover by superstar Alex Ross. So yeah, if you're looking for the reprints, there's some imagery there too at the bottom. Alright, now I was looking at Marvel there for a second. I don't want to go to Marvel. We had Godzilla, The New Heroes, Free Comic Book Day 2025, so that's one I'm definitely going to be looking out for to grab. We got IDW Dark, Find Your New Fear, Free Comic Book Day. That looks interesting. It's like this. It's nightmare fuel for everyone, from blockbuster licensed properties to bold new original stories. It first looks at Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, Rite of Spring, the shocking sequel, the Patrick Kovar's breakout hit series, and 30 Days of Night, Falling Sun. That one I'm interested in, but and the Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees story sounded interesting so far. But yeah, nice little sampler there. Alright, we got jump a couple pages. My Little Pony, Sky's Secret by T. Franklin and Yancey Labatt. It's summer break and Sky is ready to go on adventures with her best friend, Violet Rainbow. But unfortunately, Sky's mom, Miriami, isn't so sure. You see, Sky's been hiding a big secret from V. Sometimes Sky gets very tired from being in pain all the time. But today she decided to push through her pain as she travels to Bridlewood with her bestie. Sky isn't letting anyone or anything interfere with their summer holidays, even if that means telling V the truth. Then we got My Little Pony Maritime Mysteries. Unravel the mysteries of Maritime Bay alongside Misty and her new friends in this My Little Pony collected miniseries. So it's a collected miniseries. So if you're looking for that, you can pick it up by Stephanie Williams and Abby Bulmer. These pages would separate. They got some samples there on that page. And then we got My Little Pony Set Your Sail by Megan Brown, Casey Gilly, and Amy Meberson. Set your sail for the 7 seas because the sea ponies are swimming into comics for the first time ever in this collected miniseries. Another collected set. Didn't know these were collected ones. Alright, now we're going to jump a couple pages. There's some images too for that one. Then we got David Mazzucchelli's Daredevil Born Again Artist Edition for people that are a fan of that artwork. And these artist editions are nice, but at $150 to $200 a pop, it's like, phew. I'd rather just buy the comics in dollar bins and get the art that way. That's just crazy. Alright, we got a couple pages left here. There's some sample artwork pages. We also got Marvel Covers Artist Edition. So if you want the cover artwork from Marvel, that's a book for you, another $150 book. And last but not least, we got Shadow Play Book 1 Midnight School. 424 pages for a $25 trade paperback. Decent amount of pages. Sam Fonseca worked on that. Story and art. Jaw-dropping artwork illuminates a mind-bending work of psychological horror about creative souls struggling against oppression and depression. This class is a nightmare. Violent teachers, barbed wire fences, torture devices, and gruesome suspensions. How did these students get trapped here? Why can't they remember? And once they realize the truth, are they strong enough together to escape? There's some sample artwork for that one. Looks kind of funky. A little variety to the art. Some painted, some sketched, some decently drawn. Well, I'm not finding nothing. So I guess we'll be back with probably the Marvel previews next. So keep an eye out. Keep following Under the Color of MS. Rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend. Give us those likes, and we'll be back.